Alrighty guys, welcome back to Tauntaun's Tactics. We are back at it again with the 4 new maps and the new feature of instant replays and saving your run. We're on to our third one. Again, another 3-star attempt. This one here, Fire Sale, where we are trying to clear the area of hostiles, save the hostages in a card dealership. Because there's hostages in the area, accuracy is key. So for that reason, I've brought along a full fire team of 4 guys of marksmen. So we want them taking very precise, very deliberate shots so that we're not endangering civilians, and we are using them to essentially lock down the entire area. We've got interlocking arcs of fire throughout the dealership, and these big glass windows are, you know, just great. really appreciate those. And then we're also trying to lock down this. We notice very quickly one of the hostages is in what I assume is the little tire shop. Yep. One of the hostages is in there, so we engage that quite quickly. We have a number of civilians in the dealership itself, and I believe there's also a few in here. I didn't like using a wall charge just because that is a lot of space that we are, you know, vaporizing, for lack of a better term. However, it was our best entry point. So we kind of weighed up the risks of that a little bit. Alrighty, so as per usual, we're going to hit play. We're going to let this run through. I'm going to leave these in here so you can see what's being planned out and what's doing what. I'll zoom in on this building once they get there. I just wanted to let you see how this all develops. And yeah, pay attention down here. Something interesting happens quite quickly. Alrighty, so we open that up. We've got those interlocking arcs starting. We've got eyes on, you know, insurgent machine gunners. We've already dropped one here. We've got hostages, more hostages, another bad guy here. Nothing seen up here. Oh, actually, correction. We've got another insurgent up here. So it all develops very, very quickly. Alrighty, we're taking shots. Multiple enemies. This is the reason why we got those snipers in place. We're keeping these guys moving as best we can. I want to keep eyes in this space. We didn't go through and clear it. Perhaps we should have, but yeah, don't know. I left this alone. I didn't prioritize it. Can't tell you exactly why, but I didn't. We've got our snipers doing great work, and here it comes. So we've just had this veteran insurgent throw a grenade at our guys, so we've got to do some sort of evasive maneuvers and get some shots off and whatnot. So you'll notice here, Tauntaun, myself, doesn't actually have a shot because of this pillar. So that's kind of why he was able to get that shot off so quickly, and we take damage there. But maneuver, sort that out. We've also made some engagements down into this room, which you can see here. But for the most part, this now stays pretty stable. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on this so you can observe the tactics in play here. So we've set up, keeping an angle down here just because I don't know what's going to come this way. But for the most part, we've got most of our guns already pointing into this room, so we can just have overwhelming fire the moment that blows, which we've achieved. Flowing in. Now, this is a technique I'm very much in favor of at the moment. Keeping our breacher off to the side, and then having a gun already aiming into the room, ready to take shots. You'll notice we've separated these guys now, so we're working as two teams. Moving through, just because we've got obviously a large room to deal with, and then this hallway and some smaller rooms. Moving those guys in, getting these guys along, clearing there, and you'll see that we're using that same technique, but now we're sort of blending teams. So we've got that gun ready to go, and then we can just pie it off. Oh, sorry. Enter. and then get good to go. We get Moose to clear a little bit of outside while these guys establish themselves. In hindsight, that was probably a little bit unnecessary just because we have cleared a lot of this already, but I did in the moment, so you'll see that happen. Then these guys become the element clearing through. So we've still got good fire through here. We've let them hold. We're letting Moose catch up. And the moment he starts to go, we get the next person to tag along. So now I've got that whole element going. You'll notice here I keep Hollywood in rear security a little bit. So while he's still aiming forward, he's the last one to let go of that hold. So he holds it until he's sort of facing backwards. Keeping our snipers in place. The next thing you'll notice is just because it's very much so becoming this part of the map that we're focused on, I do get Tommy down here to switch out for his sidearm and just clear this hut. We've kind of had eyes on it. If someone was in there, they could maybe get an angle on us, but we'd be able to see it, or they'd run around and we'd be able to engage, but I just didn't want to leave that any longer. So you'll notice he'll do something soon. Like I said, we've got Hollywood holding for the longest. So he's kind of doing that rear security, checking there's no angles that we've missed as we're going through. They're all set, and we start to maneuver our snipers into place. Got Tommy doing his work there, and he'll switch back out to his rifle. All guns are now pointing in this direction because we've cleared this space. We're leaving Hollywood and rear security just on the off chance that there is someone that we have missed, just because there are so many pillars and these small little dead spaces that you can even still see here. If someone was maneuvering in the right way, I just felt like it was a possibility that could still be in there. So I've left him in place, just check no one runs out while these guys clear up here. Biggest priority at this point, because so much of it had been cleared, was these little garages, and just if someone had maneuvered back into the tire shop. So we'll just check. We're just checking that. And we happen to come across our last guy hiding in that little slither of dead space in there, and that's okay. We're prepared for that. We're playing that as a team while we kept security on the rest of it. Well and truly, quite a fair bit of security. And that was it. Nice and easy. So is he going to come back and show me? Possibly not. There we go. 25 hostiles, no units lost, no civilian casualties. No hostages lost. Overall, a really good run. Highly recommend if you're gonna do this, look at bringing some marksmen along. They're a big help. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna move on to the last one, which is All the Way, I believe, which is a huge map, very, very complicated. Pay attention to that one, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe so you can keep up to date in what we're doing next. Alrighty, guys, I will catch you on the next one.